Hello, bridge players. Welcome once again to the discussion of the bidder contest hands with Mark Smith. Let's hear it, Mark. Well, hello, Mark. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's check once again some of the problems from last month. The problems where the BBOers got the most mistakes. And we start with hand number 2, if I'm not mistaken, where partner made a Michael's Cubid. And we have a lousy hand in terms of honor card points, only 2 honor card points. But we've got a void in spades, which is their suit. They have already supported themselves there. So what did the people do, and what did the experts do?
Well, primarily, most people grossly underbid this hand. We had 30% of people who got 0 for passing, 29% just bid a paltry 3 hearts, collected 4 points, and 20% got 8 for bidding 4 hearts. The experts bid to the 5 level, either 5 hearts or 4 no trump or 5 clubs. Any of those scored you 10 or 9. View of the experts generally was that this is a hand you don't want to defend 4 spades. You've got a double fit. You're prepared to bid to the 5 level, so bid it right away and make it as difficult as possible for the opponents.
Right.
As it happened, this was a hand where both sides could make 12 tricks.
Wow. The offensive nature of the hand cannot be denied, and have to take it into account and beat 5 hearts. Then we have the next hand was number 3, where partner just overcalled 2 diamonds, and they supported they have shown a heart fit after opening 1 heart. So we have a 5-4-3-1 with 5 diamonds and a singleton heart, and it's also a very strong hand in terms of offense.
This again was a hand where people grossly underbid. 40% of readers again got 0 for just bidding 3 diamonds. I mean, 3 diamonds is hopeless. Another 23%, I did give 4 marks to 4 diamonds, just because it wasn't as feeble as 3 diamonds. The top mark was 5 diamonds.
Yeah.
With the other marks going, the other high marks going either to 3 hearts or 4 hearts or 4 club pit jump. I mean, this is quite a good hand in support of diamonds.
I also found interesting the fact that you told me when it was played, there was a player who bid 4 hearts, and on the other side they bid 5 diamonds right away, and the one who bid 4 hearts got a spade lead, while the one who bid 5 diamonds had a heart lead.
Yeah, you've warned them not to need a heart, basically.
Yeah.
And that's the danger of bidding. I mean, if you make the king of clubs the ace of clubs, and now you've got slam potential, you might describe your hand more. You might start with 4 hearts now, because we might have a slam. But on this hand, you're trying to bid and make 5 diamonds.
And then we have the 4th hand. This one was, as you had explained in the previous video, a problem with a concept, mostly, right? Because we are in a Leventhal situation.
Yeah.
Which you explained means that bidding 3 spades right away is stronger than going through Leventhal and then bidding 3 spades.
Yeah.
The reason for this is that you can bid 2 spades if you are very weak. So you save the Leventhal for an invitation and the jump to 3 spades for a very strong hand, even though you have already passed, Mark.
Yeah, it's still, 3 spades via Leventhal is still invitational, and 3 spades immediately is forcing. This hand again, though, was another one where we had a huge number of people, 29%, who only bid two spades.
Whoa.
I mean, and thus scored 0.
Yeah.
So again, hugely undervaluing a hand. I mean, partners made a takeout double of 2 diamonds. If partner made a takeout double of 1 diamond, you wouldn't just bid 1 spade with this.
Yeah.
Which is effectively the same thing. Mind on this hand, whether you bid Laban Soul, whether you bid 3 spades, whether you bid 4 spades, whether you bid 3 diamonds, those are your effective options. But bidding 2 spades is a complete non-starter. One of the things that is most difficult, maybe for people to understand when they start playing, is responding to takeout doubles. That effectively you assume that, like when it goes 1 heart double, you can bid as though partner has opened your best suit. You're raising partner. Partner said he has support for all 3 suits.
Yeah.
So you bid as though you're raising his suit. It's not like responding to a 1 bid. Partner opens a heart, you bid a spade on this hand. He has, he said, I have spades. Your hand is obviously so much better than it would be if he'd opened a heart or a diamond. If he'd opened a spade, you wouldn't dream of bidding 2 spades on this.
Yeah. Well, then we start with this month's hands, which, in your own words, are probably the hardest so far.
I think next month's is even harder. This month, I think, has a couple which people should find relatively straightforward. I think there are 3 or 4 sensible options on this hand. You have to decide how good you think your hand is.
Yeah, so for example, you could bid 3-0 trump, you could bid 4 spades or 5 clubs.
I suspect the panel will be split between 3-0 trump, pass, 4 spades and 6 clubs. If partner has singleton, king to 4, king to 4, king to 4, that's a 9 count. Where do you want to play the hand?
Yeah, in 6 clubs, definitely.
The downside is this is actually the opposite hand to a hand that we had 3 or 4 months ago in the other seat, where the panel voted heavily to double, and it was something like singleton, king jack to 5, king to 5, queen 1 or something.
Let's see hand number 2, where they started with a weak 2 hearts, and partner bid 3-0 trump, finding us with ace king 5th in spades, queen 2nd in hearts, singleton diamond, and ace queen jack 5th in clubs. So quite a nice hand for
I have to say
this situation.
I think my bid that I found at the table is not going to get any support from the panel.
Oh, what did you bid? 7-0 trump?
6 diamonds.
6 diamonds. Wow.
Partner's probably got solid diamonds at the ace of hearts, which is what he had. He had singleton, ace to 4, ace king, queen to 7, and stiff king. So far, I've got votes for 4 clubs, 4 diamonds, 4 hearts, 6 no trump.
Yeah, I was thinking about 6-0 trump, definitely. And that's the option that I like the most, 6-0 trump.
4 clubs is not unreasonable, because it's clearly forcing. If you think 4 hearts is a transfer, obviously you can start with 4 spades, planning to bid 4 hearts, show the spades, planning to bid 6 clubs next.
Yeah.
That's not unreasonable. If you think 4 diamonds is natural, it's quite reasonable to agree partner's suit, which partner's got. There are a number of possibilities. Various members of the panel will go for, then we'll get some support.
Well, let's see number 3. And here they show the majors, and partner showed an inviting plus hand with 4 clubs. We've got an 18 count. With a 4-3-3-3, we are fine with stoppers. So we could beat 3-0 trump. But I bet by beating 3-0 trump, we are missing on the possibilities of a slam, right?
The question is, how much does 3-0 trump show? If you imagine it had gone one club pass 3 clubs limit,
Yeah.
how much would you then need to bid Trino Trump?
Well, 15, even
Yeah,
14 would
yeah,
be.
exactly. 14, 15.
Spades, I guess, is another possibility. I mean, it's the cheapest qubit we can make, right?
Yes, indeed.
And I bet that shows a spade stopper.
Yeah, I think so.
What else do you have in mind?
3 hearts is another possibility.
Okay.
2 spades, 3 no trump, 4 no trump.
Hmm.
What happened at the table was that at one room they bid 3 no trump and the other hand passed. At the other table they did bid 2 spades and partner jumped to 3 no trump because partner had like a 14 count. The problem is that, if you jump to 3 no trump on what might be a 14 count, is he
Yeah.
going to move with his 14 count?
No, not at all.
I think the bids that will get most support will be 2 spades, 3 hearts, 3 no trump, and 4 no trump.
But I don't understand much is what's the difference between 2 spades and 3 hearts?
I don't know. I think 2 spades is probably better because it saves space. Partner can bid 3 clubs or 2 no trump over that.
Yeah.
With a minimum. 3 no trump on this is precipitous, but I suspect 3 no trump will get a lot of support from the competitors.
Mm.
I suspect that will be the most popular choice.
Unless they watch the video, of course.
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, hand number 4, we.
Well, this is what I promised not to put this hand type in again for at least a year. It's an old chestnut.
Yes, this is a hand where you have a 3-card support for partners major, and it looks better to support with 3 cards than the other choice. Because here we have 17. We would like to be 3 hearts, but the hearts are not so good. And 3 spades, we are lacking a spade. So we could try, I don't know, 3 clubs, which would be a lie, and let's see how it goes from there.
I suspect that the vast majority of the panel will sit with some number of clubs, 2 or 3.
2 or 3, yeah.
Because 3 hearts and 3 spades are both putting all your eggs in one basket. 2 clubs and 3 clubs attempt to keep both majors in the picture.
Definitely. Experts have tackled this problem somehow by means of Gazili or something. So
yeah, yes, because it is another possibility. You're right.
This is probably just a problem for people who have not talked things through. So
Gazilli mostly is over one of a major, one no trump, but you can play it in this auction.
yeah,
You can also play some sort of XYZ, I suppose, where 2 diamonds is the forcing bid, but without sort of any specific methods. You have to improvise, and improvisation generally means bidding clubs on the sand.
problem with 2 clubs is that it's somehow passable. So
Yeah,
but
as Al Roth always used to say, if I can just get past this round of the auction.
exactly, that would be the Alrath
But
bid.
the thing about it is, what hand is partner going to pass 2 clubs on?
Yeah,
Is a 6 count with a singleton heart and 3 clubs, and you might belong in 4 spades, but that's the danger with that hand. But he isn't. Most of the time you can afford to bid 2 clubs on these sort of hands because if partner passes, he's short in your first suit because he hasn't bid 2 hearts,
yeah,
which he would even with a doubleton.
yeah.
So
Let's move on then to hand number 5, where they open 3 diamonds, partner doubled, and we have an 8 count with ace king in diamonds, 4-card heart, a 4-3-3-3, and I bet the options here are just to be 3 hearts, some 3 no trump from a very brave soul, and pass also.
4 hearts from equally brave souls.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But you're right. I think 3 hearts and pass are there. It's really a choice between 3 hearts and pass, with 3 no trump and 4 hearts as outriders.
Well, let's move on then to hand number 6,
Yeah.
where partner opened 3 spades. First seat. No one is vulnerable. And we have the singleton, king of spades, or the kingleton, as some people say.
Yeah.
And ace king six, ace king queen six. The first thing I would say about this hand is I'm sure we're gonna pass on showing our suits, aren't we?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, we are supposed to have an 8-card fit in spades, so why would we go around showing new suits at the level of 4 and 5, probably, when we can just try for the spade slam?
It's true. I mean, I have to say that I did change this hand slightly from what it was at the table.
All
At the
right.
table, it was both vulnerable.
Oh, I see. I think it's clearer to try for the spade slam.
Well, yes, indeed. We're, both tables in the match where I was playing it went 3 spades past 6 spades.
Okay.
Neither of which was a success opposite Jack 10 9 to 5. Jack 10 9 to 7.
Oh.
Singleton ace to 4.
Oh.
Well, the various options. I have had votes for 4 hearts and 4 diamonds. 4 clubs. A lot of people play as Blackwood here.
Okay.
That's useful on this sort of hand. 4 no trump is another option, and of course 5 or 6 spades. I mean, you need him to have quite a lot to make slam. Ace queen jack to 7, assuming you're going to have to ruffle the king and trick 1, and you then have to be able to get to your hand to draw trumps, which may not be easy depending on what his minus suit shape is. If he's got 2 cards in each red suit, and you have to ruff a trick 1, say 7-2-2-2. You may have handling problems on a club lead.
Definitely.
It's not such a good hand as it appears.
Hand number 7. They open 2 hearts. Weak. And we have 15 on our card points. 4-4-3-2. I guess we can beat 2 no trump, pass, or double, I suppose.
Yeah, those are the 3 options.
Yeah, I particularly don't like to double here. Would prefer to beat 2 no trump, but I understand people who would pass.
I'm a passer.
You're a passer? Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't like 2 no trump on this hand at all. I suspect that 2 no trump will be pretty popular. Yeah. The panel will probably prefer to overcall. I agree that pass may work out badly.
Let's head to the last hand, number 8. Lots of beating here. Partner opened 1 no trump, and they showed the majors. So we beat 2 no trump, which is transfer to clubs. Partner accepted, and then we showed the spade stop, the lack of hard stop. And partner beats 3 no trump, which means he takes care of hearts. Got this 1500 card point hand with 5 tricks in clubs and the ace of spades. We have to think whether to pass, I suppose, to continue towards slam, and if so, how, right?
I had it at the table. I did pass.
You passed, okay.
Yeah, and partner had ace, king, queen, 10 to 5 diamonds and the ace of hearts. So there were 12 top tricks. And these sort of hands where you've got tricks in both hands are always difficult. You've got 6 tricks and he's got 6 tricks. It's amazing sometimes the bids people come up with. You think, well, what does that mean? What is that?
What is 4 hearts?
If somebody will bid 4 hearts on this, I guarantee somebody will bid 4 hearts.
Yeah.
Or somebody else will bid 5 clubs. But as you say, on this hand, it's hard to come up with more than two options.
Yeah.
People should be able to score okay this month because 8, 7, 5, 4, 3 all have a couple of bids you're choosing from, and I think there's 4 or 5 hands where people should be able to score 8, 9, 10.
And that was it for this month. I hope you get some tips. Remember, these are very good for you to score better in BBO's contest. And remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. See you soon!